if 100% of the world was vegan 50% of the time, that is the same as 50% of the world being 100% vegan. So it's the same result. Having everyone make more vegan choices is making a difference.
I'm sure you've heard some variation of this before, and today I'm going to tell you why the opposite is true. But before that, I must ask with all my sincerity, what does it mean to be 50% vegan? If Queer Kiwi is watching this video, I would sincerely love an answer. But for now, I'll have to guess. Presumably, it means something like you get 50% of your caloric needs from plants. And if the entire world did this and got 50% of their caloric needs from plants, that would be great. It would be like half the world being vegan. Except it wouldn't be, because we're already doing much better than that. Currently, 83% of the world's caloric needs comes from plant-based food. And even then, this is a horrifying moral atrocity with hundreds of billions of victims every single month. By Queer Kiwi's logic, this is the same as 83% of the world's population being 100% vegan.
So it's the same result.
But it's not. And here's why. If 83% of the world's population were vegan, then vegans would have enough political power to pass legislation and abolish animal exploitation. By the way, if you are finding this video to be insightful, a sub to the channel would be powerful. Anyway, let's continue. Once you get to 25% of the general population adopting a social change, further social change occurs rapidly. The process of getting to this 25% point is slow and gradual, but after that it picks up due to the snowball effect. This 25% point is known as the tipping point for social change. References are in the description, and also shout out to my friend Catherine for pointing this out in her detailed video responding to Queer Kiwi, which she published earlier. And hence, soon after we had reached this 25% tipping point, we would be able to abolish animal exploitation. And this really is the entire problem with Reducetarianism or Flexitarianism. It gives the illusion that progress is being made, that fewer animals are being harmed. But if we continue down this path, then we'll end up with a world that is like 50% vegan 100% of the time, and no one really wants animal liberation. And the animals will perpetually be in that scenario, generation after generation. To those individual pigs and chickens and goats, it does not matter whether or not 99 other chickens or goats or pigs are killed alongside them being killed. Reducetarianism is not about making the animals feel good. It is about making us feel good. Anyway, soon after we get to that 25% tipping point, we'd be able to abolish animal exploitation because of the snowballing effect, right? And then we'd be able to get animal rights very close to where human rights are today. And I don't need to tell you that as of right now, animal rights are nowhere near human rights. They are in fact so far apart that Queer Kiwi asks us to not even compare animal rights to human rights.
But anyway, the problem comes in when you compare that to human issues.
This kind of stuff, by the way, has happened before when British colonizers opposed comparisons between the British colonial Holocaust and the Nazi Holocaust, and they opposed comparisons between the slavery that the British Empire carried out in India and the transatlantic slave trade. To learn more about that, click here. By the way, the topic of this video was chosen for by my patrons. If you'd like to do that and help me out significantly in making more of these videos, click here. Thank you so much, and I'll see you in the next one.